Life can be incredibly challenging at times. We've all been there, staring at the ceiling at 3 a.m. wondering how we'll ever make it through. But understanding why life feels tough and having strategies to cope can make a huge difference. We all have an inherent need to feel connected, to feel worthy of love and belonging, and it's in the cracks between our experiences and those deep needs where we can feel lost, alone, and overwhelmed. In this video, we're going to explore some of the most common reasons why life feels tough. We're talking about the things that keep us up at night, the worries we carry, and the struggles we face. We're not shying away from the hard stuff because we know that acknowledging our struggles is the first step to overcoming them. More importantly, we'll equip you with practical strategies to navigate these challenges. This isn't about putting on a brave face and pretending everything is okay. This is about showing up authentically, embracing vulnerability, and finding our courage to face life's challenges head-on. Let's talk about stress. That feeling of being overwhelmed, stretched too thin, and constantly under pressure. Whether it's work deadlines, relationship issues, financial worries, or the relentless pressure to do it all, stress can leave us feeling exhausted and defeated. One of the most powerful ways to manage stress is through mindfulness. This means paying attention to the present moment without judgment. Instead of dwelling on the past or worrying about the future, mindfulness encourages us to focus on our breath, our senses, and the simple things around us. Deep breathing exercises are another incredibly effective way to calm your nervous system. When we're stressed, our breath becomes shallow and rapid. But by consciously slowing down our breath, inhaling deeply into our belly and exhaling slowly, we can signal to our body that it's time to relax. And sometimes, stress stems from feeling like we have too much on our plates. This is where time management comes in. Creating a schedule, prioritizing tasks, and learning to say no to commitments that don't align with our values can free up time and energy for the things that truly matter. Remember, managing stress isn't about eliminating it completely. It's about finding healthy ways to cope, to find moments of peace in the chaos, and to build resilience so we can weather the storms. Relationships are at the core of our human experience. They give our lives meaning, purpose, and connection. But they can also be a source of immense pain and frustration. Miscommunication, conflicting needs, and unresolved conflicts can create distance and heartache. Open and honest communication is the foundation of any healthy relationship. This means expressing our needs and feelings clearly and respectfully, as well as actively listening to and seeking to understand the perspectives of others. It's about creating a safe space where vulnerability is welcomed and respected. Learning to set healthy boundaries is equally crucial. Boundaries are about honoring our own needs and limits. It's about having the courage to say no when necessary, and to protect our own well-being without guilt or apology. And sometimes we need a little extra support. Seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor can provide a safe and confidential space to explore relationship challenges and develop healthy coping mechanisms. Our thoughts have incredible power. They shape our perceptions, influence our emotions, and impact our behaviors. But sometimes our thoughts can turn against us, trapping us in a cycle of negativity, self-doubt, and fear. Cultivating a more positive mindset is a journey, not a destination. It's about becoming aware of our negative thought patterns and challenging their validity. It's about replacing self-criticism with self-compassion and fear-based thinking with hope and possibility. Cognitive behavioral therapy, or CBT, offers practical tools for identifying and changing negative thought patterns. CBT helps us understand the connection between our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors, empowering us to interrupt negative cycles and develop healthier coping mechanisms. One of the simplest yet most powerful ways to shift our perspective is through gratitude. Taking time each day to appreciate the good things in our lives, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on our well-being. Remember, we don't have to believe every thought that enters our minds. We have the power to choose our thoughts, and in doing so, we can choose a more positive and empowering reality. Chapter 4. Building your circle, the power of connection. We're wired for connection. It's in our DNA. We need to feel seen, heard and understood. But sometimes, life can leave us feeling isolated and alone. Maybe we've moved to a new city, gone through a breakup, or simply drifted apart from old friends. The good news is that it's never too late to build a supportive network of friends and allies. Start by exploring your interests. Join a club, take a class, or volunteer for a cause you care about. Shared passions are a powerful way to connect with like-minded people. Online communities can also provide a sense of belonging and support. Whether it's a Facebook group, a Reddit forum, or an online support group, connecting with others who share similar interests or experiences can remind us that we're not alone in our struggles. And remember, building meaningful connections takes time and effort. Reach out to people you enjoy spending time with, be open to new friendships, and nurture those relationships with care and attention. Chapter 5. Releasing the grip of societal pressures. We live in a world saturated with images of perfection. Social media, advertising, and even our own inner critics can leave us feeling inadequate, not good enough, and constantly striving for an unattainable ideal. One of the most courageous acts of self-love is choosing to define success and happiness on our own terms. This means letting go of the need for external validation and focusing on what truly matters to us. What are our values? What brings us joy? What kind of legacy do we want to leave behind? Limiting our exposure to social media can be incredibly freeing. It's easy to get caught in the comparison trap, scrolling through curated feeds that make everyone else's lives seem perfect. But remember, social media is often a highlight reel, not real life. Instead of chasing external validation, focus on setting personal goals that align with your values and aspirations. What are you passionate about? What skills do you want to develop? What kind of impact do you want to make on the world? Chapter 6. Navigating loss and grief, honoring the journey. Loss is an inevitable part of life. Whether it's the death of a loved one, the end of a relationship, or a major life transition, grief can be an incredibly painful and isolating experience. It's important to remember that there's no right or wrong way to grieve. Some people find solace in talking about their loss, while others prefer to grieve privately. Some experience intense waves of emotion, while others feel a sense of numbness or disbelief. Allow yourself to feel whatever you're feeling without judgment. Grief is not a sign of weakness. It's a testament to the depth of our love and the profound impact of our loss. Don't be afraid to reach out for support from friends, family, a therapist, or a support group. Remember, healing takes time. Be patient with yourself, practice self-compassion, and allow yourself to grieve in your own way and in your own time. Chapter 7. Prioritizing your health, body, mind, and spirit. Our physical and mental health are inextricably linked. When our bodies are healthy, our minds tend to follow suit, and vice versa. But when our health suffers, it can impact every aspect of our lives. If you're struggling with a physical or mental health issue, please know that you're not alone, and there's absolutely no shame in seeking help. Talk to your doctor, a therapist, or another healthcare professional. Making healthy lifestyle choices can have a profound impact on both our physical and mental well-being. This includes nourishing our bodies with nutritious foods, engaging in regular physical activity, prioritizing sleep, and finding healthy ways to manage stress. And remember, self-care isn't selfish, it's essential. Make time for activities that bring you joy, replenish your energy, and nourish your soul. Whether it's reading a good book, taking a long bath, spending time in nature, or simply taking a few minutes to breathe deeply, prioritize self-care as an act of radical self-love. Financial stress is one of the most common sources of anxiety and worry. Whether it's mounting debt, unexpected expenses, or the constant pressure to make ends meet, financial struggles can cast a shadow over our lives. Take a deep breath and remember that you're not alone in this. Millions of people struggle with financial challenges, and there's absolutely no shame in seeking help. Start by creating a budget. Track your income and expenses so you can see where your money is going and identify areas where you can cut back. consider seeking guidance from a financial advisor. They can help you create a personalized financial plan, explore debt management options, and make informed decisions about your money. And remember, financial stability is a marathon, not a sprint. Be patient with yourself, celebrate small victories, and focus on making gradual progress towards your goals. Have you ever felt like something was missing in your life, even when things seem to be going well? We all crave a sense of purpose, a reason to get out of bed in the morning feeling excited and fulfilled. Exploring your passions is a great place to start. What activities make you feel truly alive, engaged, and excited? What are you naturally drawn to? Don't be afraid to try new things, rediscover old hobbies, or simply make time for the things you love. Setting personal goals can provide a sense of direction and purpose. These goals don't have to be grand or life-altering. Start small, break down larger goals into smaller, more manageable steps, and celebrate your progress along the way. Remember, finding your purpose is a journey, not a destination. It's about exploring your interests, experimenting, taking risks, and allowing yourself to evolve over time. Our environment plays a significant role in our overall well-being. The spaces we inhabit, the people we surround ourselves with, and the messages we consume can all have a profound impact on our mood, energy levels, and outlook on life. Start by decluttering your physical space. A clean and organized environment can create a sense of calm and clarity, while clutter can contribute to feelings of stress and overwhelm. Surround yourself with positive influences. Spend time with people who uplift you, support your dreams, and make you feel good about yourself. Limit your exposure to negative people and energy vampires. And don't underestimate the power of small changes, even seemingly insignificant adjustments. Like adding more plants to your home, listening to uplifting music, or spending a few minutes each day in nature can have a cumulative effect on your well-being. Remember, it's okay to feel overwhelmed sometimes. Life can be tough, but by taking small steps and seeking support, you can navigate through the challenges. You're not alone in this journey. Stay strong and keep moving forward. We all face struggles, setbacks, and moments of self-doubt. But it's in those moments of vulnerability that we find our true strength. It's in the messy, imperfect moments that we discover our resilience, our courage, and our capacity for love and connection. So be kind to yourself, embrace the journey, and never be afraid to reach out for support. You are stronger than you think, braver than you believe, and more loved than you can possibly imagine.